It's the middle of January and we still haven't moved into Lina. Greece has been in lockdown for over 2 months now, and there just doesn't seem to be an end in sight. We've settled into a gentle routine of walking the dogs, reading, studying, meditating, exercising, cooking wholesome meals, dreaming about our plans at Lina, and more walking the dogs. COVID has held our purchase up even further than we thought it may, and we're still waiting for some of the paperwork to come through before we can finalise the sale. This whole past year has been such an endless marathon of waiting and waiting and more waiting, and our patience is now really beginning to wear thin. It's the simple things that keep me going, and the many moments of joy we find at our rental property every day. Hanging the washing out on a beautiful day in January, the beauty of our view across the sea, the garden,
what are you doing
dogs,
now?
the cat.
Hello, what are you doing? Come on in, let's go. You coming?
We drive up to Lina about once a week, just to make sure that everything is okay. And I absolutely love the drive up into the mountains. The views are incredible. I love how you can always look back down over the sea. It's just such a breathtakingly beautiful landscape. To think that we will soon own a tiny piece of this untouched wilderness still feels unreal to me in some way. As long as I can remember, I've wanted to live as close to nature as I could. Growing up in the densely populated areas under the big chimneys of heavy steel industry in Germany made me love the freedom of the untouched countryside even more. And looking down onto this piece of land that will soon be ours fills me with so much joy. So I'm in the Aloni for the first time, and as you can see we've got a lot to repair, but I've just unpacked loads of crystals that hadn't even seen the daylight yet since they arrived from Himalayans, and I've just activated this grid and linked in with Uluru and the winter solstice and created this little offering. I say little. These are big crystals. What is it?
It's cold now.
Yeah, it is cold. Is this your new home? He says, yes, I recognise the stuff.
You smell everything that's in. You smell everything. Seems like ours, but it seems we did it in the wrong place.
It's fun, Rebus. Do you like it? Do you like it, Pip? So, what do you think, Simon?
Let me think. Fabulous, can't wait. Loving it. Grapevines, bay trees,
Bumblebees everywhere.
bumblebees, butterflies,
Birds. Dogs.
sadly, boars,
Silence.
beautiful olive trees.
Yes.
Can't beat it. Fig trees,
Almond trees.
orange.
Oranges. We found a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, and we've not been here 5 minutes.
Rebus is very excitable. Rebus is very happy to be here. Aren't you, Rebus? Are you happy, Pip? Yeah. Reeves' Abby's got a piece of wood. He's off. Bye then. The day we visited on winter solstice and we drove back home after I'd created the crystal grid, we had the most amazing experience of ending up literally inside a huge murmur of starlings. There were thousands and thousands of them. It was incredible. The last time I'd seen such a huge flock was on a bleak winter's day on top of Brown Willie in Cornwall many, many moons ago. I took this as a good omen and a blessing from the birds. They were happy we were here. And so are we. Answer one of the questions that was asked on our Facebook page via the vlog, because it's kind of a nice way to actually talk about things and we can share a bit more with you. So Anne asked, I need my eyes for this, I can't do this like this, what was the draw to Greece in particular, and did it come on the back of a vision, or did you develop a strong sense of knowing that this was your future path after visiting?
I guess the short answer is yes in answer to all of those, but it came at different times and different decades. I've been coming to Greece since 1980, first to the northern mainland. Thereafter I've always stayed on an island because that was easy, and I liked the island and kept going back to Skiathos and Crete and those sort of places. I loved it. And in 2014, when my life was going through a massive transformation, I said to one of my friends at the time, I'm going to go and live in Polperro, and I'd like to own a house in Greece because I've always wanted to be there, and I'd only just been there. And he went, wow, great idea, mate. Nothing more said other than the fact I did actually up sticks from my hometown and come down to Polperro, bought a house. And when I do things, it was lock, stock and barrel, sell everything up and come down. So that's what we did. Within 6-8 months I met you. We very quickly, when B moved in with me and we shared our lives, we realised that not only the house but Polperro wasn't quite right for what we felt we wanted to do with the not the rest of our lives. It might be the rest of our lives, but with the future. And as you said, we had a reading back in March 2019, which reinvigorated the spark again for me about Greece. I'd already got searches constantly out there, as you can on Rightmove. I've never cancelled about properties in Greece, never looked at them. B started searching as she does, in very, very great thoroughness, every little property that was about in what we set was our price range, and you discovered several really, but one stood out. It was in a lovely setting, not far from where we are now, really. And then I was looking, and probably it was a Sunday afternoon, you were looking, I was looking, and we both said, I found somewhere really nice. You said, yeah, I found one as well, really nice. And we've both found the same property. So I went, wow, that means something. Then what happened?
Yeah, and then we actually booked tickets to come down. So we flew end of September.
Yeah, Birmingham, Kalamata.
Yeah, it was Birmingham, wasn't it? So, and the moment we stepped off the plane, really, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was just this amazing vista of the Messinian Bay on the one side, and then these mountains just rising up, and it was just magical.
Yeah, it was wow.
It was wow. It was awesome. It was just breathtaking. We just drove along. It's about an hour from the airport down to near Stupa, where we were staying at the time. And yeah, we had appointments made. We stayed here for a week. Absolutely fell in love with the area, with the place, the people, and just this magical combination of ocean and then just straight away up to the mountains, and it was just so beautiful. And we looked at the place and I just fell in love. I fell in love with the houses, I fell in love with where it was, I fell in love with the land around it, because there's about an acre of land around it, and I just had this coming home feeling. It's like, yeah, I can live here, this is it, this is where I want to put my roots down. You weren't so sure, were you?
No, not on the first visit, simply because I'm very practical, and looking at where it is, how you access it, the condition the houses were in or are in, still, if not worse. And I got my, practical head on, got to do this, got to do that, and remoteness was perfect. The feeling of the place was beautiful, but from a practical point of view, I'm thinking, am I really wanting this kind of challenge now? But we spent a good hour, maybe we went twice while we were here.
We went twice.
The second time we spent half a day there, just sitting, didn't we? And I went with a different mindset, to just feel into the land. We asked our guides, and our guides actually said, it's the land that matters. We got messages, and that was good. And I just felt into the land and sat there, and it changed. And I liked the feeling of simplicity. That's what's drawn me. It's going to take a lot to get there, but it's the simplicity. And then we drove to Syria, didn't we? The nearest village. Yeah. And that was just a bit strange, because it felt like I'd been there before. I felt very close to it. It was just part of me. And that kind of I wouldn't say tipped the balance, it just was... It
sort of solidified it though, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what it was.
It just really felt good, so...
And you were just smitten from day one.
Yeah,
you were packing the bags when we got back, and we hadn't even put the house on the market.
Yeah, I was just gone.
And that's another story. It's taken us over a year to get here. Yeah. And we still haven't got the house yet, because the seller who has been keen to get it moved and everything like that, we've still got issues with her side of the deal, which should be resolved very quickly. But
yeah, it's all paperwork. Paperwork in Greece. Hang on, big truck coming by. There's a lot of building going on in this area at the moment. So yeah. So anyway, so paperwork has been holding us back. But it's not just been paperwork. It's been election last year. Then it was Brexit. The whole Brexit thing, yay or nay, kicked off again seriously, and then straight away it was COVID. So then we finally had the first viewings in July, and the house actually sold. But even from there, it was just forever. So the house didn't actually sell until December, and we were already here. But that's another story, because that's a whole story in itself. Madness. So anybody asking, are you mad? We'd probably say, yep.
And if anybody asks, would you do it again? The answer would be yes. It would be, yes. We'd probably do it structured slightly different, but I don't think you can. No. I mean, it will be, without COVID, without Brexit, it will be a different situation. But we had no choice. We made our decision, the house on the market, we'd got our mindset, so everything was closed down. Bless it, the dogs were shipped first, but again, that's another story. But we're here because we were guided, and we found and we fell in love, and the house has waited. There's been several people families and the like from around Europe and even from Athens looking at the property, keen to buy it, but never actually saw it through. We're the only couple who've seen it through. And so we're going to be living off-grid, no electricity, solar reliant, in about 3 weeks max.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's still all being delayed, but
so yeah, we're keen to get on with it. We really want to. All our furniture's here again. We can, that makes a story on its own. And we just want to get started, and much as we love sitting about, we don't really.
Where we are right now, which is a beautiful place. And we'll miss the vista, I think, as we're overlooking the bay, straight over the Messinian Bay, up to the mountains. But yeah, it's time now to get started and begin the next phase. So yeah, so it's a little bit of all of that. It's a homecoming. It's been a really strong pull, which, with all the things going against us, it was just absolutely clear that this is it and we're going to go for it, and that's where the future lays. So really good question, Anne, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll share more in the future. So if you've got any questions while we're on this crazy project, send us a message or leave a comment below, or visit the Facebook pages, and we'll put it into the next vlog. So thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Bye now.
We will definitely miss this place that has been our home for the past 3 months. It's been a wonderful place to rest, rejuvenate, and heal a little from the stress of the past year, and October especially. And we've been so blessed with the weather. It's been exceptionally mild so far, and January has been warm, even for Greek standards. Simon's drone flying skills are getting better by the day, and he's getting really good at manoeuvring this nifty little bit of kit. We can't wait to show you more of our new surroundings through the eyes of a bird. I don't know about you, but I always find it awe-inspiring to see the world from above. And so another vlog comes to an end, and we leave you with one of the many breathtaking sunsets we've witnessed here so far. Take care and stay safe wherever you are. Love, Simon and Bea.